Mm, 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 mm. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The brochure was glossy, the ocean was blue. Karen said, Helen, I've a vision for two. A week on the water, a ship like a palace, with nothing but sunshine and no room for malice. But Helen looked out at the vast rolling deep and felt a cold shiver through her soul start to creep. It's lovely, she said, but before we set sail, what happens if safety and buoyancy fail? We're booking no cabins and packing no trunks until we can swim and avoid being sunk. If the ship hits a berg or a giant sea swell, I want to be sure that we're doing quite well. She suggested a pool with the lane in the guard, where the water was clear and the concrete was hard. A pool is the place, it's consistent and clean, the safest environment I've ever seen. But Karen recoiled with a gasp and a frown. A pool is a place where your beauty will drown. The chemicals there are a hazard, my dear. They'll cause a new wrinkle behind every ear. The chlorine is drying, it's harsh on the skin. I won't let those toxins and vapors get in. We'll swim in the lake near the old willow tree, where the water is natural and perfectly free. The lake Helen Clyde, where the bottom is muck, where you're likely to step on the beak of a duck. The rocks are all jagged, the stones are all sharp. You'll be sliced like a fillet of lake-dwelling carp. I'm not losing toes to a piece of old slate just to keep a few wrinkles from hitting your plate. Hits the pool or it's nothing, she said with a huff. I've had quite enough of this watery stuff. They argued for hours on the porch in the heat about chlorine-soaked skin versus clad-up old feet. The cruise was forgotten, the ocean was banned as they battled over the sea and the land. I won't risk my face, Karen stubbornly cried. I won't risk my feet, Helen sharply replied. They realized the water was nothing but stress, a nautical, salty and soggy old mess. Forget the Titanic, Karen finally said, let's do something dry and exciting instead. So they traded their life vests for tickets to fly, and soared in a plane through the clear desert sky. No lifeguards were needed, no goggles in sight, as they landed in Vegas in the middle of night. The casino was humming with bells and with lights, a far better way to spend 7 long nights. They sat at the table with bells living gold, far from the lake and the ocean so cold. The wine was expensive, the vintage was red, with no thoughts of drowning inside of their heads. No wrinkles from chlorine, Karen said with a clink, as she took a deep, bubbly and luxurious drink. And no jagged rock, Helen laughed with a cheer. The only thing deep is the cabinet here. They gambled and giggled and stayed up till 4, ignoring the call of the wild at the door. The moral is simple, if you can't agree on the boat, just take to the sky and keep friendship afloat. They didn't lend strokes or the back felt an art, but they mastered the wine list, which is just as smart.